heart beating. So if you take your shoes off and you're outside and that drum's beating, you can feel that beat hitting the palm of your feet. You can sit there, you have to sit very still, have your hands, I sit with my knees up and put my hands up like this. You can feel every time they beat, you feel that beat underneath your feet. And then when you're dancing, American Indian don't have to be taught how to dance. When you're dancing, you lift that left foot on every other beat. Every other beat, that foot will come up, and you got your shawl and your fan and your dance line, and you're really keeping up with that beat. I'm a tradition dancer, so it's straight from here down. You don't wiggle. I can dance, and my fringes are hanging. Those fringes will go back there, and they hit every one of those beats. This is when you're judging. They don't want me to judge no more, because most people don't know how to carry their shawl. If I see that fringe hanging straight or it stops, you're X'd. I'll let you. I mean, I don't care. I don't care what the prize money is. And that's the big thing now with the powwows. They give it $1,000, $2,000 for first place.
Really?
And my 13-year-old great grandbaby, she's winning that money.
Mm-hmm.
She told me,
That's
Mama,
what they do. I mean,
I'm gonna be the best dancer in this family. She's got it. Now all three of my daughters danced. The two stopped after they got married. The one stayed with me longer. Was there till she's 20-something. She still was dancing. Her son come along, danced for about 5 years, and he stopped. The two first boys, they danced till they were 14, they stopped. And then when I got to the grandkids, the oldest one is military, her husband, she retires in about 3 years. She went to Temple for a year, $22,000, I couldn't afford it. The second year I said, military. So she's got her master's, doctor's, she's in military, she got hurt, she's teaching 8th grade on the base.
Wow.
So she's still military. And her husband don't retire to 6 years, so she keeps telling me she's gonna leave him, sitting in San Antonio, Texas. Matter of fact, that shooting they had, her church was 32 miles from my church. And she said she looked at this man's face, he went in the bag, he come out, he said, listen to me, I want you to march out of here, don't get excited, go get in your cars and go home and turn your television on. And it was 32 miles down, and that's where, and I told her when they got stationed out there 3 years ago, I said, baby, I've worked in Texas. San Antonio, Texas, they have on $6,000 boots, alligator boots, snakeskin boots. They have on $300 hats, and they have a gun on their hip. I mean, even the little ones are dragging that rifle because they're going to shoot a turkey. That's all you got in San Antonio, Texas, is guns. And I said, I'm not happy with you guys going there. But her husband's got the best position. He's up to the top person in that big hospital out there, and he's military. So, and they're not going to move him. He'll retire out there. But it really bothered me. And I don't usually watch that, but I seen it and I called her, and she said, yeah, we're home. We're okay. We got out of there. And now the church is going to have guns. They're going to have people on the door. Pembroke's already started that too, the church Sunday.
Yeah,
when I got there, they didn't know me, they wondered who it was. But let me go ahead and give you a legend, and I'll answer any questions that you have.
Okay.
Because I can go for hours. I don't get tired of talking.
I believe it's gorgeous. Oh my God.
Okay. A tale is funny. You can make it up, you can lie about it, you do whatever. I only tell one from my uncle, and he made me listen and listen to that. Now, you get to a story, it can be, most teachers read a story to their class, especially your elementary school, that's okay. It came out of a book, whether it's true or not true. Okay, you can tell a story on your family, and every bit can be true, but one little part. You can put something in there. But when you get to a legend, it has to be a true legend. And when old Bear Green started teaching me this, he said it has to have 7 true things in it to go with those 7 directions, those 7 colors. So what I do in the classroom is I'd have the teachers give the kids pencil and paper. While I'm telling the legend, I'd have them to write down the things that they thought was true. So I learned from the students. I always learn anywhere I go. I learn from you guys too. I learned from them that there were 14 or 15